ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mulroy Bay, where today we're taking the combine harvester out for a spin. It is actually the next day in game. Good lord. Because I tried to get the crops grown quickly and it failed slightly. Can I even fit through this gate? Yes. Wonderful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the shop with the sampo and sell it. I know I'm selling a perfectly good combine, but I found a nicer one. And by found, I mean got. By got, I mean it was the DLC pre-order bonus. Because I wanted I was going to get the DLC either way. I figured I might as well get the bonus with it. So, coffee. Cappuccino, in fact. If you drink coffee, I thoroughly recommend having a cappuccino in the mornings. Because, oh my god, it perks me up to no end. So I'm usually a bit chipper and dapper and cheery in videos, because I'm either having or after having a cappuccino. And today it is having. As it was on Monday, and as it was on Saturday, yes. Because I had a cappuccino during that as well. I think maybe Sunday as well. I can't remember exactly when I finished the cappuccino when I was recording those. But I haven't been off camera at all, essentially since Monday's video. So let's try and get this into a position where I can, yeah. Let's just jam it in there. Yes, we can definitely afford this. So in mods, because it's... Ooh. I'm gonna be cutting this close. I think I might just have enough. Oh my god, I don't have enough. But I do now. And mods, headers, hard stream, yes. The only reason I got this thing is because I love old combines. I literally just decided to up and sell a perfectly good combine, lose money, and all that jazz just because I like this thing, which I guess is as good a reason to buy it as any. Also, I think it's slightly better than the sample. Why can't I connect it? Oh yeah, it's offset, isn't it? So I actually need to be over here to... Yes. Forgot this entire machine is offset so that you can get a good headland out of it. I don't know how I'm driving it around quite yet. Let's drive it up to the field here. Because I need to get up to field 26. I'm going to start off with. So that actually has some convenient qualities. Namely, that I can just hop through the hedge because it's got no collisions, and I'm not going to not use that as an advantage. It's got no collisions, so I can just hop through the hedge and use the storage point down there. Can I... Oh, I don't have a thing. Hey! I don't have my joystick beside me because thanks to patch 1.4, which is essentially preparing Farm Sim for the wheel, the Giant's wheel, I have made an absolute hames of trying to get into this field, good lord. I can use my joystick and my G27 and have every button do something if I so wish, but I can't think of enough things for the buttons to do. Especially seeing... This is kind of embarrassing, okay? I'm gonna put the pipe out here in a second. Okay? It's the easiest to watch from this. Pipe out. Blinkers on as well, because I'm apparently the kind of genius who binds both of those to the same button. I need to get a tractor. I'm gonna get the New Holland because it's quick. If you need a reason to use something, because it's quick is always a viable one. Also because I've been using this a heck of a lot lately and I'm kinda used to how it handles. Which means I can push it a bit. Never ever start saying something that you will regret immediately. Which means that I can push it a bit without crashing. Oh, that's just my luck, isn't it? I say half a sentence and immediately, before I even got the sentence fully out, I proved myself wrong. So let's pick up the Brantner here. And that's going to be swapped out for the Farm Tech, I think it is, trailer. Whatever comes with the Gold Edition DLC, because I actually like that trailer as well. I think it's a nice colour. Again, me and my bizarre reasons for buying things. Let's get up to the field and then we'll fast forward time until the crop grows. I'm actually looking around on this map as I'm driving around to see if there's anything I can not take directly from the map, but take inspiration from. I know one thing for sure, the fence over to the left of the tractor here, that's not going into the nest. I don't like things with really actually quite stretched out textures. Just gonna crab walk over here. And I do have the growth speed set on slow, which I think might have been a mistake. It was almost definitely a mistake. Oh, god dang it. There we go. Hop into the Niva. Get it set forwards. And get harvesting. This thing actually handles quite nicely when it's harvesting. And the cab being offset to the left like this is actually... I'm not gonna lie. I thought this would be really disorienting and off-putting. It's actually very user-friendly because I can just look straight ahead and see where the crop is. I can see why the Russians did that. That's what the LCD display is for. I was wondering why that was a thing. The LCD display, you can't see it right now. You can see it kind of there towards the center of the screen. It's showing the fill level of the combine, which I think is a rather nice. I've beached it. There we go. Okay, I'll just have this thing in four-wheel drive the whole time. That's a nice little detail. I've also noticed that to the right, you can't see it right now, but I'll show you once I get to the end of this row here. And to the right you can actually see into the grain tank, which means that because this is a real combine, it's not some fantasy one some guy on Mod Hoster cooked up. You can see into the grain tanker, which means that the driver can see the fill level and the actual physical fill level both at the same time, essentially, because that's kind of a... I would count that as a normal human view. Except for, you know, the leaves in the way there. Comically, this is a somewhat accurate Irish field. I don't know how farmers harvest some of these, I have to be honest. Because you would literally... I don't know how they plant some of them either, because you would literally have to drive into the hedging. I'm guessing it's just really big headlands when seeding and cultivating and stuff, and just being really good with a combine harvester otherwise. Have I? Yes I have. How do you plan on getting out of this one, idiot? I have completely wrapped around a tree, haven't I? let's do that. That. I've just bought this thing. Can I... Seriously, can I free this? Why am I getting so hot all of a sudden? I think I'm going through menopause. Or something. Oh, I've completely trapped this combine, haven't I? Full reverse, full lock, full anything, come on. Give me something, Niva. Nope, I'm gonna have to reset the Niva. Oh, I am so good at this game. So good that I managed to completely jam a combine into a tree. Right, let's get in cab. This thing doesn't have the greatest steering lock in the world, I must admit, and that's kind of at least part of the problem, is the steering lock isn't great. The rest of the problem is the operator is an idiot. Good lord. We're only 12 minutes in as well. Oh boy, I'm actually quite hot. In every way. Ladies. Gentlemen. I've just realised the pigs are full of manure now. Nuts. I'm not going to do that off camera. I'm going to do the... Not all of the harvest, but the rest of this field off camera. Come out, back for the next field and then do some knocking out of the pigs and cows, I guess. I don't think I've got a trailer that can carry manure. Nuts. I don't think the Brantner can unless I can put manure into... I may have to do some tinkering. Is that my phone going off just there? My phone goes off for the most insane reasons. It's actually 9 AM now. Just coming up to Saturday. Let's get this thing running again. And let's get back to doing what we're supposed to be doing, which is harvesting and not trying to free the Niva from a tree. So here's one of these places where I just wonder how on earth the farmer is supposed to do anything. I'm guessing something like this would happen. And then something like this. Nope. I'm not sure if that thing's sticking out through the wall because of something I did or because of something that DylanAlcorn did. But I'm pretty sure that item should not be sticking out through the wall. I can't remember moving any assets about. So I'm guessing that's something DylanAlcorn did that probably should have been picked up but wasn't. I know I did move some stuff about in general, and some stuff in this general area, but I don't remember fiddling anything in a shed around here. I think I may fiddle... no, I'm not going to edit this map anymore. It's edited enough. I swear, I will get it... if I edited a map every time I wanted to edit a map. Especially this, and... well, now that I've started actually making Donetsk, I kind of see where I can edit other maps to fit my style, and it's just like, if I start editing a map, it will never look... it's just not something I'm gonna do. Whoops, it's full. Just double click the indicator stop to turn off the blinkers, and into the New Holland. So I do like the... I'm probably one of the weird people who just wants old style equipment that works properly and isn't just some sort of gimmicky weird thing. This Niva is gimmicky and weird, but works flawlessly. And is very high quality. It's probably the best old style harvester I've used in Farming Simulator. Which says a lot because I really loved the New Holland Clayson from NI Modding in 2013. By the way, I actually checked FSUK this morning, and it's been over a year since NI Modding have uploaded a mod. Over a year. That's insane. Now, I know the reasons why, but it's still kind of, you know, weird and odd. Also, it seems like a couple of the modding teams have disappeared from FSUK, which is concerning. I don't know which ones, which is even more concerning. But it looks like the modding teams on FSUK is slightly more barren than it used to be. That's really you know, I'm always complaining about there not being any mods and mods. Have I turned on the chopper? Is that what's going on here? I did turn on the chopper. When did I turn on the chopper? Oh, don't tell me I bound that to the chopper as well. No? What's the chopper then? That's the chopper, okay. The button directly above the pipe is the chopper. That's not gonna cause issues. And yes, I am planning on collecting straw here with the forage wagon. I want to get it over to no, I want to sell it for monies. I'm getting into one of those moods where I'm just angry at things for being things. Angry at myself for being an idiot. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to what I was talking about. I know that I complain there are no good mods and, you know, bitch about that constantly. But I'm trying to, you know, sort a bit of the problem by making a map. You know, it's all well and good for me to bitch about, oh, there's no good maps, there's no good mods, there's no good maps, there's no good mods. Or there's a distinct lack thereof, should I say. Because there are very good maps out there, there are very good mods out there. There's just, I don't think there's enough of them now. And they're not coming out regularly enough. And I know that, you know, I know that it takes a long ass time to make a mod or to make a map. But, you know, it's... The way I see it, Farming Simulator lives and dies from the modding community, especially on PC. Because much and all as Giants try to make the in-game stuff better, it's just not as good as mods. This Niva being one of the few exceptions. But in general, you know, you get bored of the default in-game stuff within a couple of weeks. I know I did. And I know I'm still heavily using in-game tractors. That's because they're the best quality ones out there. That's really annoying me as well. Is that by and large the best quality stuff is Giants. The mods just aren't the same quality as they used to be. Mods used to blow Giants out of the water entirely, and now it's the other way around because all of the really big, wonderful, brilliant modders have left. Because being quite honest, Giants haven't really done anything worthwhile to let modders know, hey, you know what, you're appreciated, and you know this game wouldn't be here without you. Instead, they put on a mod contest that might as well have been rigged. Rules favouring German entrants, etc. And seriously, that's one thing they need to fix is they need to get some, if not English, like native English speakers, at least some translators that can say, you know what, these rules are slightly different in English than they are in German. And I know there's more language than just English and German. I'm just using them as an example because, as far as I know, the German mod contest rules were the only ones that explicitly said you can enter one mod and one mod only, but it can be made by a team. Everything else said you can only ever be involved in one mod that's entered, which is why I had my, you know, uproar about that and why I was so angry with that. And to be fair, FSUK, by and large, had the same sentiment. Was the mod contest is essentially rigged, and most modders kind of say, well, it is essentially rigged because it's everybody knew before it even started who was going to win. Everybody knew BM was going to win because, yeah, they do make brilliant mods, but, and I'm not calling this a fix, right? I'm not calling it a fix, I'm just stating the fact. BM make the best mods, but they also have very, very strong connections with Giants. And very strong connections within the German farm sim community because, you know, they're German, so they're gonna win. Especially in Giants Mod Hub, where BM release everything. I don't think the public vote is the way for the mod contest to be run, or any mod contest to be run, and it's a real shame. Oh, by the way, I've kind of half decided if I have enough time, because I know FSUK are probably going to be planning this again. I remember 2013 they did a map contest, a making contest, and there were some really good maps that made for it. If I have the time, because probably when the map contest comes about from FSUK, I will be working on other projects at the same time, and those other projects will essentially be as full-time and as involved as the YouTube channel, which, look through some of the videos, you'll see that I've been commenting at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and kind of minute I wake up to minute I go to bed is YouTube. My other project will be that involved and take up probably the same amount of time, so YouTube might take a bit of a hit. I'm going to try and balance them out, but if I do have time, I will be entering the FSUK mod map contest, Map Mania competition, if it is run again. And if I'm really lucky, it'll be Irish farms and I can just enter Donetsk. If it's not done by then, I can just, you know, say, you know what, I'm just give me a couple of weeks off from doing the other project, which I will have to genuinely talk to people and say, you know what, I'm gonna need a couple of weeks off. I want to enter this competition. It's completely unrelated to the project, but I want to enter it. I've been working on something for months. I want to get it done, etc, etc, etc. And if it's Irish Farms and Donetsk isn't done, I will sure as hell be finishing Donetsk for the Map Mania. Though I think it might be American style farms this time, if they do it again at all. I know the last one was actually quite a success, so I don't know. Oh, and one more thing, if More Realistic gets released, I'm gonna end the video in a second as well. Just about how long I've been going. If More Realistic actually comes out for 2015, I will be doing a more realistic version of Donetsk. and I'll be trying as much as I can to make it more realistic friendly, but obviously I can't make any guarantees or promises to it. I did put the pipe back in, didn't I? Where's the pipe? Pipe is out. Wait a second, is there like a graphical change when I do this? Not from as far as I can see. I was trying to turn on and off the chopper and see if there's a graphical, if there's some sort of animation for it, but it doesn't look like it. The Niva's one of the best pieces of equipment the Giants have made, I think. I'm biased, I guess. I love old equipment. I actually kind of like old, like this style of, well, it works. You know, the really function-based design. Where it's like, this is why is the cab over there? Well, it's so that you can get the rows nice and neat. Okay, where's the grain tank? Beside the cab. What do you mean beside the cab? It's huge. Okay. How do you know how full it is? We'll put a window in the cab to look into the grain tank. That works. It all works. There's no prissying about with... I'm actually going to use the T6 here as an example. Why are the lights flared out like that? Because it looks pretty. What else is here on the T6 that possibly is just there for design, you know, design's sake? Sunroof. Why? Because reasons. These lines on the roof, they're probably actually for drainage, but you know, they're not 110% functional. Which one is the barley? I guess it's this one here, the second one. Nuts. I'm actually gonna have to go in cab here to reverse this. I never thought I'd be saying that. I have to go in cab to reverse this properly. Because traditionally I've been a lot better at reversing things outside of the cab, but now apparently in cab is the way to go. With the wheel and all. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here because this has been a long episode and I've been nattering on about nothing in particular. Thank you all very, very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow in Nuston Farm, Friday in Donetsk, or some random place around the world if you want to watch me drive badly. I think an update actually came out for a game I play, so I might play that. Can I keep that as a surprise? Everything else is going as normal this week, I think. So thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again soon. Until then, stay safe and goodbye.